Okay, something like that. He's a flutist too. We stand.
He is?
Yeah, there's like a famous video of them just throwing a flute at him.
Oh, that's so great.
I hear very good things about this track.
Oh, what have you heard so far?
Very good things.
We are now reacting to the NCT 127, NCT Dream, often NCT U unit, and Super M member Mork in his solo debut in 1999, which was the year he was born.
I thought it was the number of groups he was in.
I thought he was older.
Nah, bruh.
Ah.
That's why he in Dream.
Ah.
Are you trying to rizz up Mark? This song is a personal anthem reflecting on his birth year and the journey of self-discovery and ambition. Stating 1,999, I feel so new again. Mark touches on his aspirations as well and the desire to make a significant impact, saying, I'm here with a testament, I'ma wake him up. The song is composed by Mark himself. Dress, Samson, Shinjun, Paprika, Jonah Rena, and Desmond Copeland. The strings are arranged by In Young Park.
Strings. Ooh.
Okay, good to know, good to know.
She does a lot of arrangements for various K-pop artists, and she also does SM classics.
The SM classic. That's crazy. She's amazing.
This video is brought to you by you, our YouTube members and supporters on Patreon. Patreon and YouTube memberships are how viewers like you can support us and also gain access to exclusive content like extra reactions to both old and new K-pop songs, early access to every React to the K video, a weekly podcast. I love how fast the vocal lines are switching off between members. I really feel like, because sometimes there's ways that you can give a member a spotlight by having them sing for a very long time, and there's ways that you can show that you're a team by switching off really, really, really fast between members, and you can hear how voices blend into each other or how they vary from each other. So I really enjoyed how this song showed off their vocals in that way. If you want to become a patron or YouTube member to help our channel grow and to access over 1,000 exclusive videos, check out the description of this video for how to join. A huge thank you to all of you who already support us. We really couldn't do this without you. And now, back to the video.
3, 2, 1,
Bam.
go.
Ooh.
Okay, surf face.
Ooh.
Yo, why they all got cool fits?
Okay.
It's a dope music video already.
Oh.
Freaking Disney movie about to start.
Oh.
Whoa. Boy. I'm listening.
Okay, that bass is spooky.
That is a distorted snare. Time Traveler.
Ooh.
Nice falsetto.
What?
This is CeeLo Green Forget You format.
Who's that octave below?
Because 99 people thought the world was gonna end. Okay.
Ah, we've started off with a hook.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back.
Back again. He's always back. Mark Lee.
I always love his flow. It's so natural.
We're just going between A and E so far.
Good morning.
Ooh, high piano.
God called him a maker. See. Relevant. Easter time.
A lot of like dominant 7 chords, which just gives like sort of like the youthful, like kind of dream energy in a way.
Oh, I see. So the verses and the chorus share the same bass, but just have different top lining material.
Smooth vocals right there.
There's a lot of contrast with like sustain and a shorter sound, so it adds that edginess.
That guitar is nice and sync with what?
I like that.
He has so much personality in the way he like says stuff.
Yeah, orchestra's in there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Jungwoo?
See, this is really fabulous.
I like his flow. Yeah. Oh, not that time.
Yeah, a little MTV movie award.
It's a specific song that this
Oh,
reminds me.
it's Prince. Prince sounds like that.
Oh, yeah.
If you listen really closely, there's like a ton of vocal layers.
Oh, he's so groovy. Like the little guitar in the back is like playful.
Oh boy.
Halftime. Triplets. He's like, time to get serious.
That's crazy.
Wow.
There's the strings.
Wait, was that a reference to Jesus shepherding the 99 sheep?
It's a real arrangement right there.
Why are we so cinematic now?
But we still got that beat in
Big
there.
string arrangements, yeah.
Whoa, that G sharp.
There's a little more subtlety to the attack.
This is great. It's like Bittersweet Symphony, but a lot better.
Yeah, that's how you use strings in your compositions.
Oh,
Canada! There he is.
oh, there's a whistle.
I like the whistling, yeah, deviling.
This is cute.
Those transition noises are kind of cute. Is it thicker now? Is the strings are in when they weren't in before?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
You see the bear playing trumpet? What the?
Oh, this is nice. Brings everything
This
together.
is different.
Oh my gosh, that little minor chord's really emotional.
Oh my god.
I like our little coda here. Cute.
Yeah.
Whoa, that
It's just lowered sevenths everywhere.
Ooh, hit.
And a production it was.
It's not really 1999.
It's not really nice. He's not
No.
really a time traveler.
acting.
He's so cute.
It's also so 90s.
Yeah.
But this one has like a really strong plot.
Fraksiya.
Oh, do they have different marks from all the different videos that he's done? So there's like a little cinematic universe for the videos he's put out. That's crazy. Markiverse?
The Markiverse.
The Markiverse. So good. Bangin'.
Nice.
Cool.
That was a fun little track.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Really good.
That's really good.
When we watched Fraksiya, and you'd mentioned that you, like, it was all rapping, and I said, I bet when the title track comes out, there will be more singing. And there sure was.
There sure was.
The title is the year he was born.
Yeah.
And so it kind of has that youthful feel of like curiosity, discovery. Where like the Fraksiya, yeah, is more like cynical in a way. It's a bit more cynical. Bangin' song. Both bangin' songs.
See, kids, back in the day, in 1999, when we were, what, -4, right? So I don't remember 1999, but I remember seeing a lot of videos and nostalgic things 5 years later. 2005 is when I remember 1999. 2004, 2005, somewhere around there. And a lot of the stuff that was in this video is all reference to that. I was trying to find any musical aspects that were reminiscent of 1999. I mean, I didn't notice any.
And it's almost got like a hip-hoppy feel to the beat, even though maybe aesthetically otherwise it's not as much hip-hop. I mean, we've got some rapping in here. We've got some kind of R&B vocals.
The only other song that I know with the title 1999 is a song by Prince. And this song reminded me a little bit of Prince. Kind of like how he's poppy, but also includes a little bit of like kind of like a funky, guitar, maybe a small little bit of rock influence, but he takes it farther by adding, a little bit of a hip hop element to it.
Definitely Prince vibes.
Prince vibes.
And now
right?
it's got a little funk to it. There's a lot of guitar in here. A lot of guitar in here. Yeah,
I didn't notice.
there's some.
Oh, is there?
There's some,
Yeah.
a lot of
Well, that
like
just
wah
adds to
guitars,
the
a lot of
Prince thing, then, 'cause
funkiness, the
Prince.
string arrangements. It's in there. Yeah.
Super satisfying. It's kind of Harry Styles sort of thing right there. It's really sweet.
Yeah, I was getting like Pharrell Williams,
Yeah.
Jacob Collier, Harry Styles, like all in one.
It's a very smart, well-composed funk homage, namely to the music of Prince. Most of it did feel like stuff that I've heard in American homages before, but I think all the decisions they made near the last chorus and that final section when it explodes, that's when the song really comes to its own. But also the 1-9-9 is really cool. That's excellent.
I like that cadential figure. That's really nice. Da, 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 da.
It's like a wall of sound, but yet the chord is also very sparse. It's not like it's all in there. It's more like where like there is space in between, but because of the dynamics of that wall of sound, it still feels like you're getting the impact of it.
There's some like nice overtones though. Let me see.
Like that's more bass heavy, and the later 1999s are more like alto soprano heavy.
I think what makes this one stand out in the beginning is how far apart the registers are, because you're hearing the D
The
to
melody,
E
like, way up.
really high up in his falsetto, and then la da da. Wait, we can do this. We can do this.
1999.
That was some horrible head voice for me. But anyway,
One more thing that I noticed about the vocal delivery, or at least like the vocal production, let me try and re-listen to it, 112. It sounds almost like a record restarting, but like a cappella. There's like, it goes 1, 9,
Oh.
There's like a little type of guttural. Oh, is it like, maybe it's like a pitch bend after the
It
9?
might be a tape stop at the end of it.
Tape stop, that could be it.
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure that's what I'm hearing, but
But it's a nice percussive,
Yeah.
like, addition.
yeah.
What I appreciate is that Mark's return is always to the hook. 1999. Like,
yeah, so
it's-
easy to remember.
Yeah, it always goes back there, and that's how you know that, okay, new section about to begin, or this section ends. What's really nice here is that 1999 is always a signal of a separation of form.
Okay, guys, scene change. 1999.
Speaking of, what do you think of his delivery in the song?
Gosh.
Safyan simps for that rap flow.
Seriously, that rap flow, oh my god.
It's really good.
His
it's really
vowels
chill.
are like, yeah, they're like chewed, you know, but they're not like, they don't disappear under the chew. Does that make sense? There was one moment where I thought he sounded a lot like RM. That one. Just to get the one, baby. The way he says baby instead of baby.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Just to get the one, baby. Instead of going like spread open. Just to get the one, baby. Just to get the one, baby.
What is this?
It's the fucking React Eggo era.
It's kind of cool that we get so many different images of Mark in this song, because we've got his whispery falsetto singing, we've got the whispery version of the rapping, and we've also got the swag Mark. Yeah, hot sauce, fruits. Yeah, like he's really digging into the depths of his vocals here. And we've also got ad-lib Mark with all the like, yeah, like, and that was a nice moment where instead of like a note, a pickup note where you go like, da-dee, like anacrusis, he had like a vocal fry anacrusis at this moment.
Yeah, that's
Yes, enough that. Like it's all in the little details.
Very catchy vocal stuff.
Yeah.
And also with like the interludes of, which showing off his like both vocal abilities and also the rap abilities, which I do think he's gotten very good at expressing small emotions with the words.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And there were moments in here where he like has so much personality in the way he like phrases or even starts sections. That was like the it's amazing in the middle. I was
Yes,
like, that's
yeah.
so good. That was so fun.
I thought the biggest part of it was the string arranging. Like I think the strings sounded really nice throughout, and had a nice amount of variety of textures, especially like from the bridge forward when they started to really get freedom to do more.
The string arrangements were the thing that I was not confused about, but I was pondering the most. It really did make it feel some kind of epicness that you would think for a song like this is kind of just having fun. Party like it's 1999. Everybody thought the world was gonna end, so they were party, dancing, everything.
I feel like I don't hear a lot in K-pop, like strings used in a like beautiful or like lyrical kind of way. Yeah, and this kind of, it has like the grittiness of
Gritty,
the
but still warm.
warm, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for one, the string section, like nice instrumentation, basically. It does help add a lot of groove to the song.
When you heard the string section, what were you thinking about the arrangement as you were listening to it?
The reason why for me when I say it has to be like not just doubling, it feels like the overall timbre that comes from the harmonies feels too full to be just one person and doubling the whole part. It's a bigger wall of sound compared to doubling one part. Especially for the latter part of the song, it adds more like tension to it, and it feels more like, gives a smoother feel since string instruments, I guess, like compared to the beginning where it's more like hard, like bop. Hey, that's pretty full orchestra.
Chamber? Orchestra.
Oh, spicy.
What is the size of this ensemble compared to like a full?
I think it might be a little bit smaller than chamber orchestra, but basically chamber.
Yeah, basically.
It's nice hearing like the attacks of actual string instruments. Like there's a bit more bite to them, I feel like, and just having them like add in these counter melodies and figures, I think really filled out the texture.
When it comes to the string parts being played, does it give you like a hint towards a certain style of music? Like where have you played patterns like that before with like the
in the beginning?
I think I've played in Elf. Yeah. We played Elf. It's very similar to that because it's just like, what? There's a lot of moving notes that are aimed to, it's not like melodic in a way, but it's more like the sound effect. They want that effect of going down but really rapidly and then going up.
Can you demonstrate, please?
Oh my god!
There's a reason why I asked you to bring your instruments. It isn't just for show, you know?
I don't know.
They always start on this B. And then the viola's added,
Yeah,
and then the
and
cello's
then-
added.
Wait, slower.
Okay, something like that. That was
Up next is the 220 section.
220.
Oh, there's
Wait,
another one.
Question mark.
What do you guys think about that section and the arrangement
It's
there?
so vibey. I liked it.
And yeah, the lower string doing some like tremolo.
And then there's more tremolos in the second and violin and viola, question mark. It's a nice tension building technique to use, tremolo. This would be the bridge of the song, right? So I think it's like a nice like break from a lot of stronger beats, stronger chaos in the beginning, and then it's like a calmer section where the violin ones build the beat, and then the rest of the orchestra kind of like is cooking something up.
That transition for me is what, like, we're getting into it, right? The syncopation is building up, the sort of underlying rhythm is sort of popping out a little more. You can hear 16th notes now from the guitar and stuff, and you have bum, 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 right? And then it just drops immediately, and it's just like kind of simple drum set with him singing, and it just doesn't feel final, and then that stops, and it's just sort of 4 on the floor with some of like folky string stuff. Yeah. Not even folky, it's sort of like, and then the drums immediately cut out there, and then it's sort of like now minimalism percussion. For me, the string section is like sort of like building a lot of tension, and you sort of want to drive with that, but it's like the rhythmic tension is now just like dropping out of the equation. It's like I feel like maybe it should stay in or do something else to sort of match what is going on over there. It just feels too different, and then it just hits a brick wall and just stops immediately, and so it just kind of throws me off a little bit.
I'm kind of curious what kind of rhythm you might have been craving from some percussion. If you yourself were to add some percussion in that string-only section.
can see that. Yeah, I could mess with that.
And then I don't know. It just what's going on now? It just doesn't work for me. At least for me, it might for someone else.
Yeah.
There's so much reverb on the strings.
I think that is the bridge. So say it just in E minor, 6, 7, 4 minor 7, and then major tonic. A lot of the rest of the song is just 1, 7, 4, 7.
I guess like the strings, you would not think that the strings would become like a super important component of the arrangement. Like it comes kind of out of nowhere in the very beginning to start off the song. And then you get these like this really beautiful arranged string part with great articulation, which I haven't really heard used so much in K-pop music. And then you have these great string pads with a beautiful chord progression. So it feels really cohesive.
It also feels like whenever the song goes pure funk, all of those like jammy guitars, they're placed in like the little pockets of the sections that have already existed before. Nothing really sticks out in a way where like it's trying to grab your attention per se, but it's more like inviting you to those little pockets of sound. Yeah.
There was some spots where like this is 120, where like the guitar had like a little riff in the middle. It sort of like took the stage for a quick second.
Is it E? It's just a high E major.
You just hit that note. That's crazy.
Django's the man.
It's probably like an A major 7 thing, but like with that high E on top.
Okay, hold up one second.
Yeah, like more like that. More like that, yeah. Oh, there's some more riffage. There's riffage. I sense riffage. Oh. And it's kind of doing an octave.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it seems the guitar's functioning more as
They're
just
doing that wah thing.
just a percussive
You got
rhythm,
like
you
the
know?
electric guitar, you got the wah pedal, and you're just going.
Yeah, like it's not really playing like a melodic role. It's just really there for just cathartic rhythms.
That's a lot of like funk guitar stuff. You just do this a lot, and then every once in a while you play a note.
Those little syncopated notes, yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
I really liked how nothing kind of all of the new elements that they introduced are hinted at from earlier or even right before. They prepare you by transitioning you like very cleanly into the new sections.
Yeah, the song really developed as opposed to just kind of throw you around and throw new ideas at you.
It's like super arranged, which I love.
Didn't we have a little bit of like rhythmic percussion instrumentation development in the second verse?
Yeah, the drum set is going a little crazy here. Yeah, the drum set, the bass drum really is what kind of gives it this momentum. It starts doing more than just like 4 on the floor. It's like boom, 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 and then like the cowbell like cuts in for a second. It's like boom, boom, boom. Like sort of like a 4/3, 3/2 polyrhythm.
I like the tuning on the drum kit a lot. I think it's kind of like garage band almost sounding. Like it's like pretty open. Like there's not much muting on anything. It's not super rhythmic. It's kind of washy, which is kind of a nice little aesthetic.
I think when it comes to songs that oscillate between the 1 chord and the 4 chord, for me to personally be really pulled into listening to it, it needs to be like a really fast tempo. There needs to be a lot of active things happening. I'm not quite sure this song had what I craved in those moments.
I think it really gets going once it hits the bridge and stops going between those 2 chords.
But this, I believe, was intro, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, all the same rhythm, all the same similar instrumentation. But maybe could that be deep? Is he trying to say something? 1 and 4. If you add 1 to 4, it's 5, and if you add 4 to 5, it's 9.
They like kind of tied everything together because you still had like the kind of crunchy synth situation, but then you also had the strings and stuff from I think the bridge and everything. Yeah. But I felt like it made sense as a whole. That was kind of fun. But like the last final chorus.
And I think there is a different progression in the latter half thanks to that bit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's like.
Was that harmonic progression there anywhere else in the beginning?
No.
Or was it just at the end?
I think that was just there. That was a
C sharp,
reharm
D.
final chorus.
Yeah, so we got.
E, which is A.
One more. 6, flat 7. And then again, yeah, flat
That's
7.
really nice string writing.
So just adding that flat 6, or no, not the flat 6, the regular 6 there, the minor 6.
Yeah, I like how the strings are present in the final chorus, just kind of adding a layer to the instrumentation. Although you hear it more clearly in that like halftime area, it becomes incorporated into the texture. So it doesn't really feel like it's just thrown in there and then disappears. So there's a little bit more logic to the flow. Like the instrumental, kind of like those chorus voices that we pointed out, I think it starts out a little bit more bare and then he's like adding stuff like strings later on. There's a whistle, there's like added voices, and then the brass like to announce the final reharmonized chorus. So the energy builds even though harmonically it's not changing that much and it's not like tense harmonies.
Yeah.
You're just circling around E.
Let us know what you guys think about the song as well. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.
More than I can ever imagine.
Yeah, and the Mark spoken stuff.
Mother!
My queen!
Toad sings Mark.